To my channel, it's me, 25k_anime god, and today we'll be doing what if Deku had a quirk. In this story, well, this is my first My Hero Academia. What if so? Please don't be mad if I have some mistakes. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy. So let's get into it. We see a young Izuku heading towards the quirk doctor. As he gets there, Inko Midori asks the quirk doctor, "What quirk does he have, doctor?" after they get a test in. Well, he has pyrokinesis. He's able and telekinesis. His telekinesis is as strong as Tamaki from One Piece and Mob from Mob Psycho 100. Telekinesis, pyrokinesis, and telekinesis. His pyrokinesis allows him to generate mass amounts of flames and manipulate them. I can't speak. And use different types of flames. He can also use pulling. He can also make explosions, and he can take heat and explosions and smoke away from fires, which means he can just render his fire useless with a snap of his finger. He can also cause massive damage with fire, as, let me just say, Izuku in the future will be able to burn. Izuku can lift down buildings and lift up buildings, and he's only like 4 years old, so yeah. And he can burn down buildings with his wrist. Alright. As he says thank you, as she sees, hold up guys, I gotta do something, my phone's gonna die. Alright, back to the story. Next day, Izuku is seen talking with Bakugo. "Hey Kachan, what's your quirk?" "Well, my quirk explosions, Deku." "Izuku, what's yours?" "Mine's quirk's flames. As he says what his quirk can do. So, you can cancel explosions, which means, technically that means my quirk is stronger than yours. Because I can cancel out your explosions," Izuku says. Izuku's gonna be like this kind of guy who will name out your weaknesses and point them out to you so he can tell you what to improve on. But in villains, he won't tell them their weaknesses. He'll just go for their weak spots and just go after them. He's also a genius, so he'll be good at creating stuff. Fine. "Hey, my quirk's still better, Deku." "That isn't true. My quirk can cancel out your flames." As the two are arguing for a little bit. Hold up, guys. Alright, back to the story. Let's see. We skip a few years to see two boys fighting. These two boys are the same two children we saw about 11 years ago, or 12 years ago. Izuku Midoriya and Katsuki Bakugo. Izuku has been dubbed with the nickname Ryu, which stands for dragon. And Bakugo has been dubbed with the nickname Nuke. The two boys are fighting it out to prove who's stronger. And of course, Izuku wins after immobilizing Bakugo after literally ripping off his arm, but healing him with his healing flame, which basically can instantly heal anyone. So yeah. So as the two boys stop fighting, Ryu, that hurt. Or just say Deku, that hurt. "It isn't my fault you're so weak." "Well, fine." Anyway, let's meet. Let's go to class. As I get in the classroom, everyone sees the two number one kids in the school. Number one kid, ranking at the top spot, Izuku Midoriya, a genius and passes all his class. Never makes a single B. He always makes A's. Oh, what's going on? He's known as the genius of the school. Next, Katsuki Bakugo, hard-headed, basically. He is known as the second genius of the school. Oops, sorry guys. Anyway, continuing. Alright, as the teacher begins to speak about how they want to become heroes, as he has papers, but he instantly throws them up, saying, I know you guys want to become heroes. So, yeah, that happens. As they leave for class, but the thing doesn't happen with Bakugo, because Bakugo knows not to mess with Deku. So, they both leave. So, Deku's walking home to the shortcut, but the sludge villain pops up and tries to get him. It doesn't end so well for the sludge villain. Basically, Deku ragdolls the sludge villain like Saiyans did Chara. He just hits him across the walls, up and down, and then he fires heat blasts at him and just burns him, roasts him alive, basically, and cooks him like some chicken. What up, guys? Something happened. What we're doing? As Deku and Bakugo are said, Deku just sees all my sees just Deku being the living crap out of the sludge villain. As he says, "Oh, there's no need for you then. Hello, young one." Basically, Deku's still an All Might fanboy, and he starts fanboying and asks for his autograph. All Might already says, "I already did it, boy." Deku looks in his notebook to see that All Might actually did it already, as he smiles. "Thank you, All Might." Here's the sludge villain as he picks up the sludge villain and crushes him into something to fit into the plastic ball. Bye-bye. As it's a kid, I grant you permission to use your quirk for now until you get home. Alright, as Deku flies away, using his flames. No, using telekinesis. And then boosting himself with his flames. Which makes him break the sun. His speed, in which he disappears. We see Deku at his house. All Might still drops his sludge villain as his pocket was loose. And it dropped. So he's outside as he sees an explosion as he rushes there. He sees Bakugo inside some sludge villain and says, "No, you did." He gets angry. His eyes start to glow red, like a fiery red. As you can tell that he's mad because that's his best friend trapped up in there. He then takes off his wristbands, the one you see right here. And then suddenly a bunch of fire starts to come out of nowhere. Well, suddenly it all goes out as we see Deku just standing there with white eyes, basically in Mob Psycho mode. As he just grabs the sludge villain and rips him off of it. He then holds a black flame, and everyone knows what this flame is. Amaterasu, basically. And he's about to blast this man into pieces, which means he's about to kill this man. So, like, how dare... And he says in a deep voice, like a demonic voice, "How dare you try to kill my friend? You will now pay for your crimes that you committed." As he basically just grabs this man and slams him on the ground. And then he's about to scorch him, but All Might says, "Don't do it. If you scorch him, you'll be nothing better than him." As we all know what those flames can do. Endeavor told us about those flames. They can burn anything in an instant. As we've seen, as you've been holding them out for a long time. Look what you caused. As he sees the ground is melted, like a molten lava just hit it. Oh, but still. as the flame turns into a regular fire. Take this. As he fires a gigantic blast at him, scorching the sledgehammer as he knocked out. Thank you, kid. Basically, All Might then says wait, as he shows his form, not his skinny form, Small Might, and he tells him, will you inherit One for All? And he says yes, because so they train for the next 10 months. And we skip 10 months later. Deku has gotten the hang of One for All. In this story, he got One for All at the beginning of training, so he could use it. He can now use about 20% of One for All 25% of One for All at will, which is pretty good. So he's pretty strong. With that in control with his flames, he can probably destroy anything. Alright, we go to the UA entrance exams. Deku is walking there. He doesn't trip, so he doesn't meet Uraraka, and he doesn't need to mumble, so he doesn't meet Lita. In the written exam, he passes with flying colors, making an A on the exam. Then when it comes to exam, the gates open up. He instantly blazes off. What are you guys doing? Follow that kid. There's no countdown to be a hero. As everyone starts to rush out, but before they got there, Izuku is already racking up points as he just reached 100 points the second they started getting robots. As he keeps getting up, Bakugo knows that Deku's pretty gonna dominate the whole game. So he's glad he isn't with the same place as Deku, so he wouldn't lose all his points. As he sees big old flames going everywhere, he sees red hot flames, white flames. He even sees the green flames of healing that can also be negative for healing, but they can also be toxic, and they can literally melt anything. So he's just destroying them, and he can see these balls of robots being crushed. And then the Zero Partner comes out, and he hears the screen, and he sees not Uraraka. I'm gonna make this ship Deku and Mina. So he sees Mina and says, I gotta save her. So he powers up his flame. He says, everyone back up. As he then goes into One for All 25%. As he then powers up his Amaterasu flame. As he then gets her and pushes her away with Mina and pushes her away with telekinesis. As he knew this was going to be a big explosion. So he then as soon as he touches it, the thing explodes into nothingness. That's where he leaves. As that's where the UA exam ends. And in total, he got a bunch of rescue points from saving a couple people earlier. And defeating, and he got a bunch of other points for racking. He got a bunch of points. So yeah, in total he has 286 points. So that's a lot of points. We skip the next. So actually no. I'm gonna end this off right now here, because as you can see in the time in the right corner, in the left corner, I'm recording this very late. So yeah, I was supposed to record this like a long time ago, but I don't really have time because I'm finna go to sleep. So I hope you let me just say the outro. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And this is 25K_anime God signing out. You can just call me 25K signing